All right, 3x squared minus 3x minus 5. Do we have x-intercepts? Yes. You already know that because what? The 5 is what?
Positive.
Positive.
Whatever we take out of the problem, we put it outside of the parentheses on the other side of the problem, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So, first thing we do is move C. 3x squared minus 3x plus blank is equal to 5 plus blank. Factor out of 3. X squared minus x what's half of 1?
Uh-huh.
1/2 squared is
Oh,
1/4.
I'm an idiot.
Yep.
I did my math right, don't
3 times x minus 1/2 quantity squared is equal to 5 plus 3/4, but I don't want to do 5 plus 3/4, so I'm going to do 20/4 plus 3/4. 3 times x minus 1/2 is equal to 23/4. Okay, questions so far?
Hold on.
is a good test question.
Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
When you're coming up with the vertex and all that stuff,
That's the next step.
okay.
I'm gonna put it on the next board. So remember, when you factor out something, you have to leave it in this form right here to go to the vertex and the x-intercept. The other day I had a brain bubble and I went one step further and I didn't get the right vertex because this is where you get it with the 3 in front. Because if you get rid of the 3, you're changing the vertex from the original formula because of the 3. So you have to leave it in this form to get the vertex. So why I'm telling you that is when you're on the test, don't go that next step and get the vertex like I did the other day. Okay, so our vertex, if you get it the easy way, is 1/2, comma, negative 23/4, which is negative 6 basically. There's your vertex. And if you have to put it in vertex form, like some of the homework questions ask, or in that section, I don't even know if they're asking you that in the f of x is equal to 3 times x minus 1/2 quantity squared minus 23/4. And that's vertex form. And you just write, take the opposite of this, which is 1/2, and bring this down, and you get the same thing. So here, you take the opposite. Here, you take the opposite and bring down. So opposite, bring down. Here, it's the opposite and what? Opposite. That's why I teach this, because it's easier for students to remember. The only reason I teach this is because in Math 110, next semester, when you're doing the homework, it may ask you to write the vertex like this, or it may ask you to put it in this form right here. Three times x minus 1/2 squared equals 23/4. Divide by 3 over 1. Divide by 3 over 1.
That's not loud.
This is my master. I'm the master of this universe. I can sneeze and cough in here. And that's 1/3. That goes out. X minus 1/2 quantity squared is equal to 23/12. X minus 1/2 is equal to the square root of 23 over the square root of 12. Now there's one of those that you can simplify. You're going to have to simplify it and you're going to have to rationalize. So that's a good question. I like this question. So we're going to take this over to the next page
Hold on 1 second, please.
because I want you to see how to do this if you haven't finished chapter 10 homework. Now, first of all, this 12 has a perfect square in it. What's the perfect square?
2, 3,
4.
5.
So x minus 1/2 is equal to the square root of 23 over the square root of 4 times the square root of 3.
Oh my heavens.
Now what's the square root of 4?
2.
So x minus 1/2 is equal to the square root of 23 over 2 square root of 3. Now how do we get rid of a radical in the denominator?
You divide it by
You multiply by a factor of 1 using the radical. So that would be the square root of 3 over the square root of 3. If this was square root of 2, it'd be the square root of 2 over square root of 2. If it's square root of 5, it'd be the square root of 5 over square root of 5. Whatever this is, you're going to multiply by that number over itself. Now what that does is gives you the square root of 9 on the bottom, and the square root of 9 is what?
Positive
3. So the bottom turns into 6.
Okay.
X minus 1/2 is equal to the square root of 69 over 6. Because this gives you the square root of 69 over square root of, or 2 times square root of 9, which is the square root of 69 over 2 times 3. Now, 69, I can only think of 13 no, I can't think of anything except 23 times 3. So I think 69 is going to stay where it is. So we got to take the square root of 69, but we also got to change that 2 into a 6. So 2 will go into 6 3 times, so that'll be 3 over 6. So x is equal to square root of 69 over 6 plus, what I say?
3 over 6.
3 over 6. And then that's going to be x is equal to, now, square root of 69, be careful. The square root of 64 is what?
8.
8. So let's say 8.3. Somebody check me.
Perfect. 8.31.
Okay. So what's 8.3 plus 3? 11.3, Hubert. And 11.3 is basically 12. Okay, so that'd be less than 2. So I'd say 1.9. Somebody check me. Take 11.3 and divide by 6. You sure you don't want to put another decimal in there?
1.883.
Okay, whatever. All right, negative 8.3 plus 3. You owe $8.30 and you have $3. You pay the $3. What do you owe? You owe $5.36. Divided by 6, it's not going to be 1. It's going to be less than 1. So negative 0.9. Somebody tell me what you get there. Negative 5.3, or just take 5.3 divided by 6. You know it's negative.
Well, did,
Point what?
0.88.
Okay.
And then
Now you got your intercept
negative 5.3.
over 6. Now plot everything. Or not. Sketch to be done. Or just quit. had a meeting at 8:30, then I had a meeting at 9, and then I got a meeting at, right after this class. I just got a lot of stuff to do today. Oh, somebody from New York is calling. That's good. I don't know anybody up there. I'm reading messages important. So, y'all just gonna have to tell me what everything is. I'm on the next page. What's my y-intercept?
It's negative. Yeah.
Right. And you didn't say that. I said, what was the y-intercept? And I said 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how I get things wrong up here. Y'all tell me wrong. I'm just kidding.
Whatever.
What is my vertex?
1/2.
Positive 1/2 and 1,
Negative 23/4.
which is negative 6. Or negative 5.9 something. And then what's my x-intercept?
1.9
1.9,
and negative 0.9.
negative 0.9.
Oh my
Now, why is it so skinny or narrow?
gosh. Because you got the 3 in the front.
Because you got a 3 in the front.
Okay, so.
The domain is all real numbers. Range is negative 23/4 to what? Infinity. Line of symmetry. X is equal to, what did you say, 1/2? What did y'all say the vertex was?
Yes.
1/2. And you know that your decreasing values and your increasing values are going to be in terms of what? 1/2. So decreasing values, negative infinity to negative 1/2 or positive 1/2. Oops. And increasing values from 1/2 to what? That's all your information. Line of symmetry. You usually want to include that on your graph. That's line of symmetry. Now your test will consist of about 10 easy questions, 10 of my syllabus questions or handout questions, and 10 of these. An hour and a half, you should be able to do 10 of these. And I got to figure out what I'm going to ask you, because I don't know. I'm not going to ask you to do everything like that, every single one. But I'll figure something out. I might have to pull them in another book or something. All right. Try that one. I'll cut it out. I'd rather use the word cut. Do not bring that 4p squared over. Why?
Because it makes it negative.
Unless you just want to, unless you just like
But then you
punishment.
have a negative on the other side. Well.
It doesn't matter. You ain't got to factor out a negative. I mean, if you want to factor out a negative, that's fine. That's just adding salt to the wound.
I quit and give up.
Well, I'm gonna bring the 99p over because I don't want to, well, you can switch them if you want to. You can put this over here and this over here and nothing changes. But if you change one of them, and that's something you need to realize, if you switch sides, if you pull this over here and pull this over here at the same time, doesn't change anything. So you're just changing Jody and Susie on the same side of the what? On different sides of the seesaw. So you can do that. 4p squared plus 72 is equal to 99p. Now, if you move one of them, then it changes the sign. So I'm going to move this one over here, and I'm going to move this one over here. And when I do that, I get 4p squared minus 99p plus blank is equal to negative 72 plus blank. Now you would think that you're not going to have any x-intercepts. You're probably right, because this is not a negative. And if that was a negative, that would cancel this negative out later. But in this case, it's probably going to be no x-intercept. I don't know. Now we're going to factor out a 4. P squared minus 99 fourths p plus blank is equal to negative 72 plus 4 times blank. Now there is a possibility that this might be a big number, and then that big number multiplied by this throws this into the positive side, but I don't know. That's a fraction. 4 into 100 is 25, so it's possible. 25 times 4 is what?
24.75.
Oh no, 25 times 4 is what? And that'll knock that into positive, so you will have x-intercepts. So that's why you can't always go with just a negative over here and say, oh, there's no x-intercept. You make that decision down there right when you put the radical over it. That's when you make that decision. So, here we've got to put this step in here because we're not sure because it's a fraction. So we're going to divide by 2 over 1. So that means 99 over 4 multiplied by 1 over 2. And that's going to be 99 squared over 8. Okay, now notice I'm just putting 99 squared. Not a big deal. It's a big number over 8, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Because you take the square root of this, you're going to get 99 over the square root of 8. No, 64. No, I'll shut up here. Anyway. Seeing if that was, no, 9 and 11 is the only thing that will go into 99. 33. So 33 won't help with the 4. I'm trying to see if that can be reduced. Okay. So 99 squared over 8. Something just don't feel right there. That 8 just don't feel right. Make sure. 99 over 4 divided by 2 over 1. Okay. Usually that comes out to be a perfect square and you take the square root of both. That's why I was worried about it. Okay, something's not right. What's 99 squared? Somebody tell me what 99 squared is.
Like 245,000.
Alright, divide that by 8.
99 squared?
No, that's not what I got.
9801.
That's what I got. You know what?
Yeah.
Divide that by 8.
12.25.
So you do get an even number.
No.
0.125.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and work it. But usually when you take the middle term and divide it by 2 and square it, you'll have a perfect square. on the right-hand side, and that's why I don't understand why it's not coming out a perfect square. Unless I've done something wrong.
That's what I got, that's what I clicked.
99p, 99 divided by 4, and I divided that by 2, and I multiplied by that by 1/2. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it and see what we get. So 99 squared over 8. Four times p minus, you take the square root of 99, you get 99 squared, you get 99. If you take the square root of 8, you get 2 square root of 2, right? I'm going to leave it like that for right now because I still don't think that's right. But anyway, equals, and the 4 will cancel with this and leave a 2. So that's going to be 144 over 2. So negative 144 over 2 plus 99 squared over 2. And I'm not worried about it, because we're going to check it with the calculator when we get through, so just bear with me, because I still don't have a lot of confidence in this problem. I just ain't never seen a problem like this pop up. They just popped up. So, if I wanted to fix this right here, I'd multiply by the square root of 2 with the square root of 2, that gives me a 4 on the bottom. So 4 times p minus 99 times the square root of 2 over 4 squared equals negative 144 divided by 2 plus, what did you say 99 squared was?
9801.
9801 plus 2, just don't feel good at all. 4 times p minus 99 square root of 2 over 4 equals, somebody take negative 144.
9657.
9657 over 2. Divide by, okay, at this point the vertex is 99 square root of 2 over 4, comma, negative 9657 over 2. That's your vertex. What was our y-intercept? 0.72. Then that means that number right there is near 72 or something. Somebody divide 9657 by 2. No, it wouldn't be because it's that 4 is making it skinny, so it'd be way down there. So forget it.
28.
Yes, way. I still don't think this is right. 4 p. Oh, we'll divide by 4 on both sides. Divide by 4 over 1. Divide by 4 over 1. Multiply by 1 over 4. That'll give me p minus 99 square root of 2 over 4 raised to the second power is equal to 9657 divided by 8. P minus 99 square root of 2 over 4 is is equal to the square root of 9657 over 2 square root of 2. P minus 99 square root of 2 over 4 equals square root of 9657 times the square root of 2 over 2 times 2 is 4. Now that's good. The denominator coming out to be 4 tells me that something's working. Let's see if I can figure this thing out without using a calculator, if it's even right. We'll see when we graph it. P is equal to the square root of 18, let's see, that'd be 18, 2 times 9, or 2 times 7 is 14, bring to 1, 2 times 5 is 10, that'd be 11, bring to 1, that'd be 13, bring to 1, be 19. 19,314 plus 99 square root of 2 over 4. Square root of, good job, you copying it all down? Okay, you know what we're doing? Okay. Alright, yeah. Alright, square root of 20,000, square root of 200 is 40. Square root of 200 is 40, so that would be, there's no way this is right. Alright, somebody do this math right here. It's going to be positive or negative right here. Somebody take 19,314 and take the square root of it.
138.97.
Alright, 139, positive or negative, 139, and then 99 times the square root of 2.
140.
Okay, might be right. Over 4. And 139 plus 140 is 280. 280 divided by 4 is 70. So that's one x-intercept. Negative 139 plus 140 is 1/4, which is 0.25. This looks like a crazy parabola. All right, y'all write down everything. Write down the y-intercept, write down the vertex, and I need you to put it in forms of decimals for me. Okay, right here. And then these two numbers right here, and let's see if it lines up.
So you mean like
99 times square root of 2 over 4. Change that to a decimal, and then 9657 over 2. Change that into a decimal. Then we'll go to the next page. 072 is going to be way up here. All right, what is my vertex? Negative. Negative? Somebody give my vertex. Negative what?
the first? Oh, I ain't got it down there. 9, 6, 5, 7.
Right here.
That one is 35.
This is 35.
Yeah.
And what is this?
Negative 9, 6, 5, 7. Negative 48, 28.5.
48. Negative 48. So what is this?
No, it's 4,828.
4,828.
And that's 35.
Okay, so we got to go 35 and negative way down.
Yeah.
So 45 and negative way down. And then what's my y-intercept? I mean my x-intercept. One of them's smaller, like 0.25.
Yeah.
And the other one is what?
70.
So does it line up?
Yep.
Yep,
Maybe.
somewhat.
That was there.
Now, let's see if is everything is where it's supposed to be. We don't have to check the numbers, we just need to check to make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. So, Let's take our handy dandy calculator. This question, it must be asking something totally different because the numbers just don't. This ain't a regular question. I want to see what the question's asking because it may be asking for the discriminant or something because the numbers are just too messed up. All right, what is, give me the original equation.
4p squared
4x squared
minus 99p
minus 99x
equals -72.
positive
Yeah,
72. Okay, we need to go zoom. Zoom. And do zoom. Where's zoom fit? Zoom fit is 0. That could be correct because the reason is I want to know what the vertex is. Hold on. Zoom, trace, minimum. Alright, that's not right. What was that question asking for anyway? It's not asking for the x-intercepts. Yeah, it is. We got a screw up somewhere. But I remember seeing 3/4. Did we not get 3/4? All right, then I need to start over. I've got something's wrong somewhere. I knew, and sometimes you get a feeling. And when I saw some of them numbers, I knew something was wrong. So just let me. My stomach's hurting. And that's what you do when you get to a problem and you don't feel good about it, do it over. 4p squared plus 72 is equal to 99p. 4p squared minus 99p is equal to negative 72. 4p minus 99p plus 1, negative 72 plus 1. Factor out of 4. That's going to give me 4. And that's going to give me p squared minus 99 over 4. P plus 1 is equal to negative 72 plus 4 times 1. Remember me telling you that I didn't like what went in the blank? I still think that's where we made a mistake. But there's only one way to check it. Let's do it over. Now, when I find the error, don't you dare say what? Oh, that's what I got. I wondered what you were. Don't even say that. Because I've already asked y'all if it was right and you didn't say anything.
Because I don't really know what I'm doing, so I ain't saying nothing.
So you did get something different.
I started and then I stopped and I said, oh wait, that ain't what he did.
Well, that's probably what, is it right here?
Yeah.
Okay, then I messed up right here. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do this because I need to have room to do it. All right. So I'm gonna take 99 over 4. I'm gonna divide by 2 over 1. And I'm gonna square it. And that's gonna be 99 over 4 multiplied by 1 over 2. I knew this. I didn't square the 4. I didn't square the 8.
Oh, that means I was right.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it.
I know you couldn't.
I wonder what you were doing. Shut up. 99 squared over, I thought I remember now, because I couldn't get that 8. I didn't square it. You see how easy it is to make the careless mistake?
I didn't square 99.
That's it. No, because now I can take the square root of it. The square root of this is 99 over 8. See, I couldn't do that a while ago, and that was bothering me. At least I'm not crazy. My stomach's still hurting. So p squared minus 99 force p. I'll show you why I'm not squaring the 99. I'm not doing this. 99 squared over 64 is equal to negative 72 plus 4 times 99 squared over 64. Alright, now see, the reason I'm not squaring this is because when you take the square root of this, that knocks that 2 out and changes this to an 8, so therefore you don't have to put it in the calculator. So 4 times p minus 99 over 8 quantity squared is equal to negative 72 plus that 4 will go in there 16 times. And that'd be 99 squared over 16. If somebody takes 16 and multiply by 72, what do you get?
Yeah.
72 times 16.
1152.
How much?
1152.
Alright, 99 squared is
9801.
four p minus 99 8 quantity squared. And somebody take a negative 1152 and add 9801. What do you get?
8649.
And there's your vertex. Somebody take 99 divided by 8. What do you get?
12.378. Is that right?
That's what we got. I think we got that, didn't we? I can't remember.
There's something on them too, no?
I think it's top.
I know. Now, divide by 4. I'm going to go on and see if we get the answer right. Divided by 4, it gives us p minus 99 over 8. Quantity squared is equal to 8649. And I'm dividing by 4, so I'm multiplying by what? 1/4. That'll give me 64. Take the square root of both sides. That's going to give me p is equal to p minus 99 over 8 is equal to the square root of 8649 over 8. And that's going to be p is equal to, somebody take the square root of
93
8.
over,
What?
It's 93 over 8.
93 minus, that'd be positive or negative, 93 plus 99 over 8. And 93 plus 99 is 192. 192 over 8. That's one x-intercept. And negative 93 plus 99 is 6. And 6 over 8 is what? 3/4, which is
Yes.
0.75. There's our 3/4 right there.
And the other one's 24.
There we go.
That's right.
Okay, so we did get it. And when you go back, you find your error. I mean, where I went wrong, well, I remember doing it because I was trying to take the square root of 8, remember? As the denominator. Right here or somewhere, I had 99
two.
squared, and I tried to change that, and I knew something was wrong there. All right, that's a good stopping point. Let's just quit.